Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to set up Yappu telemetry on your remote at the same time as ground control software on a connected device over Wi-Fi. This works for both Express LRS or Crossfire. The only prerequisites are that the receiver you're using has 2 UARTs and that the transmitter you're using has a TX backpack for Express LRS, that's most of them, or a Wi-Fi module for Crossfire. The 2 UARTs are required because the ground control software requires that the receiver talk to the flight controller using MAVLink protocol and that the air transmission protocol is also MAVLink. But at the same time, the Yappu telemetry script can only decode the Crossfire protocol or telemetry. So it requires Crossfire. If you only have one UART, you have to pick. But if you have 2, you can do both. And that lets you do this. If I go ahead and power off the drone, you see that the telemetry is lost, and you also see communication lost on the ground control software. When I plug it back in, that receiver is going to connect again, and the flight controller boots, and communication is regained. Yaapu is back, and it's rolling, and the ground control software works again. So I'm going to show you how to set this up. If you know how already, go for it, but I'll show you the details step by step. Alright, here on the remote, we're going to go to the Express LRS Lewis script. We're going to scroll down to other devices. If your receiver is connected, you'll see this option. We're going to go to the receiver and we're going to set the protocols for the uarts. First one, we're going to set the MAVLink, and the second one to Crossfire. If your second protocol has MAVLink as an option, then you can set the second to MAVLink instead, but mine doesn't. So the first protocol is MAVLink, and the second protocol is Crossfire. We're going to go back to other devices, and we're going to pick the fastest packet rate available. I think in my case, that's the K1000 full low band. But you can do like the 333 full 2.4. I think the 500 2.4 might cut out some telemetry. I'm not sure. But I'm going to stick to the K1000 full low band. That's supported with the newer 1121 lower chips. Then we're going to set the link mode to MAVLink. If you set it to normal, it'll do Crossfire link mode or whatever, but MAVLink is what we want here for the ground control. If you get an error when trying to switch this that says error not while connected, then that just means you have to disconnect your receiver. Then we're going to go down to backpack. And we're going to set backpack on, and we're going to set telemetry to Wi-Fi. That'll turn your Wi-Fi and everything on automatically for you and set everything up. Okay. To allow Yappu to work with the Express LRS protocol, we're going to go to the Yappu config Lewis script. That should have been copied to your remote SD card. We're going to scroll down until we see enable Crossfire support. We're going to set that to yes. If you don't do that, then it won't recognize anything. Now on the remote, we're going to go to the telemetry sensors, and that's over in the last page. And we're going to scroll down, and we are going to click Discover New. I'll delete all so you can see, but I'm going to Discover New, and I get 25 sensors. In my case, that's roll pitch yaw, flight mode, GPS speed, heading, altitude, satellites, and then like 8 that just come with the receiver default, and then current, capacity, battery percent, altitude, and vertical speed. Okay. I don't know if you'll get more or less. This is what I get, and it works. Okay. After that, we are going to go to the telemetry screen app. So I'm going to click here in the top corner. I'm going to go to screen settings, and this screen I'm going to set to app mode. I'm going to set up widgets. So in here, I'm going to get the Yaapu widget, and I can do screen type 1 or screen type 2. I'm going to say 1 is good, and it'll initialize. And if all is well, it'll show the active telemetry from the remote, or from the drone, sorry. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do the second page 2. So for the second page, we're going to do page 2. And page 2 is for the map. Luckily, the setup on the tablet side is much more straightforward. We're just going to go to the Wi-Fi and select the Express LRS Wi-Fi, password Express LRS, all lowercase. We're going to open QGroundControl. It's going to download the parameters. This can take anywhere from 30 seconds to 3 minutes, depending on your packet rate. In my case, it's much closer to 30 seconds. And once all those parameters are downloaded, you'll be able to see the live view of your drone on the map. In my case, my device does not have a SIM card on it. This one doesn't. And so I have to preload these maps, and they'll show up after.